The second most distorting assumption imposed upon the Bible is inerrancy. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan, a scholar of the Bible and religion, increasing public access to the academic study of the Bible and religion and combating the spread of misinformation about the same. Inerrancy is the doctrine that the Bible is free from error in all that it teaches and affirms. And there are nuances to the doctrine and its contours and extent, but the doctrine as it is understood generally today is a product of the 19th century. Prior to that, the patristic authors, medieval theologians, the reformers acknowledged that there were disagreements between the Gospels and there were errors of history and of fact scattered around the Bible. But because these did not impact matters pertaining to salvation, they were not considered to be critical. What changed in the 19th century is that scientific advances revealed new facts about things like the age of the earth and the evolution of humanity. And this threatened the historicity of a lot of the central narratives of the Bible. And so it threatened the authority of the Bible. But Christians did not want to give up the authority of the Bible because they needed a trump card over human reason. And if they were going to hold up the Bible as an authority superior to human reason, it could not be subjected to interrogation by human reason, which required it be affirmed to be true and free from error in absolutely all that it teaches and affirms. And this results in committing to ideologies like a 6,000-year-old earth and a global flood from which humanity was saved by a family of 8 who built a boat, and from which all 8 billion humans today descended in a matter of a few thousand years. But in addition to commitment to some ludicrous claims, it also distorts how we read the Bible because it forces us to gloss over authors who have messages that are not in harmony with each other. And it forces us to impose outside interpretations onto the Bible that compel these authors to agree with each other. Additionally, it compels people to defend the historicity of lessons and allegories that are simply couched in historical narrative, a historical Job and stories like that. It disables our ability to interrogate the biblical text and try to understand it on its own terms because we have imposed terms upon it. Not because the Bible demands it, not because the data lead in that direction, but because we have to defend the authority of the Bible. That is the origin of the doctrine of inerrancy, and unfortunately it is leading to our inability to defend ourselves competently from things like global pandemics. It weakens our ability to educate ourselves and to be a critical thinking society. It makes us less capable of resolving the social ills that we are facing today. And that is why I would argue the second most distorting assumption that we impose upon the Bible is that of inerrancy.